I have made a discovery, and it might not be anything, we'll see once we get into this episode, but as I was editing the first two episodes, I picked up on some more things regarding numbers. Obviously talked about the domino last time, but I noticed that in the first episode, the body bags were aligned in 6 and 4, making 10, then the first domino that she steps on was 6 and 3, making 9, and then the domino that the other dude stepped on later in episode 2 was 6 and 2, making 8. And so I have a feeling maybe we're counting down from 10 to something, and they're subtly suggesting that something is about to happen once we get down to 1. We'll see if that trend continues in episode 3 here. If it doesn't, then that theory is nothing and we'll just move on. But I am excited to see what they have in store for us, because there were a few loose ends that we didn't quite tie up at the end of the last episode, specifically with Nacho. Obviously, we never saw what was on the other end of that phone call to Mike, but I have a feeling it's not going to be what they think it is. I obviously mentioned that Nacho could already be captured and under control of the twins and everything, so they may just be calling to confirm his relationship with Gus, Nachos that is. But I am interested to see also who was tailing Kim and Jimmy, because they didn't really let us know, give us too many hints, but I am stoked to get into this one. Hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me for it. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. It really helps the videos out. And of course, full-length reactions are always available earlier on Patreon. Link for that in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into episode 3. Kind of an ominous opening shot. Not sure what I should be seeing. Maybe they haven't shown us yet. Wait, was that a corpse or part of a corpse right there? Or was that just wood? What a move to start this episode. What an incredible shot, man. That is unreal. The only plant in a desert that seems to be thriving, at least. Not sure I could identify that one, though. Yo, this thing's still going. They are unreal filmmakers, man. Jeez, man. First off, incredible camera shot. It's amazing how they were able to keep everything in focus, because from the initial rack focus, you could tell they were working with the shallow depth of field, but I'm not sure what that metal thing was at the end. Maybe part of a car or something? If this is what we're starting off with, I might not be too far off with the car part. Oh, it's Nacho, of course. Bro, thank goodness this man is alive. I was so worried. That puts to rest all my fears. Oh my gosh, this has me stressed early. I'm assuming that's the twins that are chasing him right now. I don't know, that's dangerous. So close to where you pulled off to the side. Feel like he should have just kept going. Jeez, man, soundtrack is always killing it. If they find him, it might be over. Oh no, man, this is what I was afraid of. It's too close and too obvious. Oh shoot, I didn't realize this was in here. If he somehow hides under this and survives, he deserves to live. He's going through so much. Oh my gosh, bro. I love that they kept that all in the same frame. Dude's gonna have to have Michael Phelps lungs. Oh my gosh, bro, he made it. That was too close. The silence was absolutely deafening for those few seconds. Nacho is a fighter. What a smart move right there. I wonder how long that actually was in real time that he held his breath for. Oh my gosh, what a look right there. Michael Mando's given everything this season. Jeez, this poor man. He needs to get out of this and survive. I'm gonna be devastated if after all this he still gets killed. Oh, please tell me this is a friend, man. He doesn't need anyone snitching on him.
Está bien, ok. No hay problema. Para que se lave.
Finally, somebody nice and friendly. We need that desperately. Not everybody here is under the Salamanca control. Luckily, he remembers the number. Oh, he's calling his dad. That'd be great for him to know he's alive.
Dad, it's me.
Nacho.
Sí, papá.
Hola, hijo. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muy bien.
Oh man, can't really tell him the truth. I'm so happy his dad's okay. I've missed him.
¿Dónde estás? Eso es muy raro.
No importa, papá. Solo hablé para ver cómo estás. Es todo.
Oh, I really hope this isn't the last time they talk to each other. Incredible acting, though.
¿Qué más queda de decir? Adiós, hijo.
Adiós, papá.
Oh, jeez, what a powerful moment right there. That was a heavy conversation. Nacho's been through so much since the first time we saw those two talk. Dang, bro, Michael Mando coming for that Emmy right now for supporting actor. Is this next number he's calling Mike?
Yeah.
It's me. You knew that I was going to Mexico to die, that I was never supposed to make it out of that motel.
Not my call.
Yes, finally getting filled in. Here we go. I can't wait to hear what he says to Gus.
He wants to talk to you.
You are screwed. If they catch me, make me talk. That is not good for you, is it? Even if I disappear, everyone's gonna smell your stink all over it.
Yes, Nacho, go for the throat. He is not afraid of him anymore.
Whatever way you want the story to go, I will make it go. I need one thing, my dad. I need to know that he'll be safe.
There will be no reason for anyone to harm your father.
Oh man, I'm not sure I can trust Gus. When he says he's gonna go along with the plan, that doesn't mean he's gonna sacrifice himself, does it?
Your dad's gonna be okay.
How do you know?
Because anyone who goes after him is gonna have to come through me.
Jeez, this episode's unreal so far. That little music cue is perfect. Love Mike's character so much, so loyal. Ah, nice of him giving the money to him, but that also makes me think he's not gonna need the money later because he is sacrificing himself.
We're saying we want the custom plates.
Not enough time.
What if we use the real car?
His car. That's a bit direct.
Oh, this is getting so dangerous, man. Maybe that little metal part we saw in the beginning was from Howard's car then, if this is where we're headed?
I mean, there's a dozen ways we tip our hand. I got it. Valet scam. This has got Huel's name written all over it.
Yo, let's go. Please tell me Huel comes back. I miss him.
That's pretty slick.
I think the word you're looking for is audacious.
It's wild, though, that Kim and Jimmy seem to only be getting closer together once they do jobs like this. Very toxic relationship.
Why are you giving this to me?
We're in Discovery and I discovered it.
I'm sure you recognize this man. This is Eduardo Salamanca. Same person.
And who is Eduardo Salamanca?
What is their plan right now? This is very interesting, turning Lalo over. You don't want to mess with him.
He died in a massive firefight at his compound.
That's terrible. But where are you going with this?
Wait a second, is this not the folder Kim gave him? Maybe I misinterpreted it, but even though it's false, it's gotta be a huge relief for Kim to hear that.
Are you building some case against Jimmy?
I don't think Jimmy ever intended to become a cartel lawyer. I think maybe he got in over his head and couldn't get out.
I mean, that's partially true, but Jimmy has been reaping the rewards and enjoying them.
I'll make sure anything he tells me won't blow back. And if it turns out that Jimmy's made mistakes, we won't hold him accountable. I'm talking to you because I think you'll be more willing to hear what I have to say.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see what she says right here. I would assume she's gonna tell her no.
You know what's wrong, and I think Jimmy does too.
He practices now under the name Saul Goodman, although I distinctly remember you referring to him as a scumbag.
Oh, jeez, clapping back immediately. Kim's buying into the Saul name now, too.
Underneath all of his showiness, he's a lawyer and a human being, and I think he knows what's right.
Oh, geez, don't get to see what she said to that. It's interesting how there's been so many people along the way that have been trying to look out for Jimmy's best interests. At least I think that's what she was doing. But Kim is always there at the forefront stopping him. Man, they go to such lengths to ensure these operations are secret. Yes, dude, thankfully he is back. I really hope this means he doesn't have to die for this plan to work.
When?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh no, man, now I'm back on the worry train. Feels like the nice last meal type situation.
You want me to take care of it?
No, I'll do it. I'll get the hell out of here.
Ironic that Victor is the one to say want me to do it. Dude gets betrayed by Gus in a few seasons in the future.
Keep it up.
Man, I'm psyching myself out with these numbers right now. I think the 618 is just random though. I'm guessing this guy's probably working with Kim and Jimmy though.
Oh, sorry, sir. My bad.
No worries.
Yes, Huel, one of my favorites. I guess the other guy wasn't working with him, but indirectly he is now after that running.
Better get a move on. The kid looks quick.
Oh man, this is gonna be a race to the finish. Are they copying the key, I'm assuming? Quite the elaborate scheme.
Probably about 45 seconds.
That was a great transition right there. I love the music choice right here. And again, man, incredible transitions. What a sequence right here. They are doing everything from a filmmaking perspective perfect this season. Oh man, they made it happen. Cut it down to the wire. Now what's the move?
You make good money, right?
Good days and bad, but yeah.
Legit money. Your wife's a lawyer, a legit lawyer. Why you do all this?
That's a great question right there. Interested what his answer is going to be. I don't think it's going to be the truth.
There are people whose lives are going to be way better. We're making a real difference. We're doing the Lord's work here.
If you say so.
Huel doesn't buy one bit of that. Jimmy has certainly convinced himself of it though. And imagine if they ruin Howard's life, but the Sandpiper case isn't resolved afterwards.
Lalo is dead.
Holy.
The DA's office put it together that Lalo was calling himself De Guzman. Pretty upset they let him go.
I'll bet they are.
It's gotta be relieving for him right now, but it's gonna get a lot worse in a sec.
She wants you to talk. It's just a fishing expedition to see if you bite.
You think I should do it?
Do you want to be a friend of the cartel, or do you want to be a rat?
Oh man, impossible situation for him. There's no good option there. And I'm glad that Kim's letting him make the decision. Didn't already speak for him before. Oh man, this is tough, bro. They're putting him through hell. I hate to see him like this.
Once you say it, you get to your feet, you start running. You'll be zip-tied. Get past him and keep running. You'll handle it.
He puts me down, you mean?
It'll be over quick.
Oh my gosh, we need something to happen that stops this. Mike has got to be torn apart inside right now watching this.
You have something more to say?
I want to be there. I'm not going to be close enough for them to eyeball me. I should be there for insurance. There are a lot of ways this can go south.
Man, if Gus is there as well, nothing's gonna happen, but if he's not, I would hope that Mike just takes everybody else out, saves Nacho. Dang, cool shot right there. Not sure what it's supposed to mean. Maybe just represents the different paths he could choose right now. Okay, I'm about to go full Pepe Sylvia right here with my theory, but we go from a 5 straight to a 2 in the next shot in the form that it would be shown on a dice or a domino. And so if we are still counting down like we have been, I feel like this would be the number 7, but we will see as the season goes on. Man, I feel so terrible for both of them. At least I don't think Nacho harbors any ill will towards Mike. But now we know what scene we were seeing in the beginning now that they're out here.
Turn around.
Wait a second, man. What did he have in his hand right there? Is that something to cut the zip tie by chance? What a scary bunch right there, bro. The last people on Earth I would want Nacho to be with. This is the same house that Mike was by seasons ago, right? Where he was watching him bury some body or something. Gosh, this is so awful to watch because everybody in this scene except Nacho is in Breaking Bad. So I don't see how there's any way he could escape.
Today you are going to die. There are good deaths and there are bad deaths.
Oh, bro, poor Nacho. This is gonna be tough to watch.
Who put you up to this? Who?
Yo, what is about to happen? I am so stressed. My heart's beating so fast.
It was Alvarez. Los Ojos out of Peru. They paid me to set up your nephew, and I did.
Man, Gus did not deserve that loyalty right there. I can't believe he went along with it.
You think the chicken man? What a joke. I would have done it for free because I hate every last one of you psycho sacks of shit.
Nacho is doing a convincing job. This is gonna work, I think. Dude's going out like a boss.
I put you in that chair, so when you are sitting in your nursing home for the rest of your life, you think of me, you twisted.
Oh my gosh, Michael Mando is unreal. What a performance. Oh my gosh, dude. Called an audible. This wasn't a part of the plan, I don't think. Oh, dang it, man. I can't believe it. At least he went out on his own terms. Didn't let anybody else torture him. Oh, so that's what we saw in the beginning. That makes me so sad, dude. Oh my my gosh, just what a back-breaking episode. I can't believe that's how Nacho went. So early in the season, too. I thought that was gonna happen way later. Can't believe Gus made it through all the Breaking Bad times because of what Nacho did. He saved him single-handedly, pretty much. Does that mean Lalo's not gonna go after him anymore? Man, I'm devastated. Well, rest in peace to Nacho. Dude was such a fantastic character, and Michael Mando played him to perfection. That was some of the best acting in the whole series there at the end when he just told off Hector Salamanca in the best way possible at the end. So at least even if he is dead now at this point, Hector may go through the rest of his life believing that Nacho was the reason for all his pain that was caused up to this point. And that would be quite a twist if they perfectly set it up for Gus to kind of be the orchestrator, with Hector being in the position he is, and throughout all Breaking Bad thinking that he knew this and there was this massive rivalry, but now he just thinks it's Nacho. And so what a way for him to live on rent-free in Hector's head for the rest of his life, unless something changes before the end of the season and Gus puts himself back in the forefront as the mastermind. And in the moment, I couldn't really talk about or focus too much on the filmmaking aspects because my mind was obviously on other things and the emotions of the moment, but that whole sequence and scene was filmed so well. The sound design of it all was perfect. The composition was amazing, and I obviously was talking in the beginning about the numbers and the significance. I'm not sure anymore if there was any significance or anything. I did notice how they were aligned in pairs of 3 there at the end, adding up to 6. I don't know what it means though, if there was any significance. Maybe I was just reading too much into it, but I really do love the imagery at the beginning, looking back on it now when it's raining and we saw that piece that I wasn't sure what it was, but right next to that is a flower that is blooming, the only one as far as the eye could see in that opening shot. And again, I'm not sure what flower that is, but I'm assuming it just means that in Nachos Death there's still a legacy that will live on. There's some growth will happen, whether it's in Mike or something else, I'm not sure, but that might be something that I need to look up a little bit more on, or people can tell me which plant it was in the beginning, because that might shed some more light on the significance of that, because it might be connected to something we saw in Breaking Bad or something we saw earlier in this season and I just forgot what the plant looks like. But stuff like this that happens makes it so clear why Mike was so invested in Gus's organization and so upset when Walter came in and ruined everything, because he had invested his whole soul and had sacrificed so much, watched so many people die in protecting Gus, that of course he would be devastated if all his work was for naught. But man, we're only in episode 3 of the season and our hearts have already been ripped out, so I have no idea where the rest of the season is going to go. The rest of the things in this episode were really well done and interesting, but the Nacho stuff admittedly had my full attention, and when other things were on, I was kind of just waiting for what would happen next with Nacho, since his issues were so pressing. But looking forward to all your thoughts on the episode and how you're feeling right now. It's sad to lose such a fantastic character and someone who certainly did not deserve to go in that way, especially protecting the person who had caused him so much pain throughout the series. But if you enjoyed watching along with me for this episode, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, helps the videos out, and of course full-length reactions are available on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But until the next episode, look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.